All right, what up, everybody? Back at it again, and today we are doing another driver reaction video. They've been going extremely well, so let's do another one. I jumped on this one, didn't watch it. This is Trucking with Lady K, and this is OTR Team Run FedEx. Haven't really had the opportunity to get some insight from somebody who's driving team, so that's what I'm starting looking for. A lot of contractors out there running teams, a lot of questions about how that logistically works. I mean, you think about people living in that truck for a week. How does that work? Jeez, I can't imagine smelling somebody's stinky feet, but it gets done, and they make a lot of money. We pay our team drivers. Everyone makes well over six figures, and they're home on the weekends. That's the best part about team driving in FedEx specifically compared to team driving in the rest of the industry, especially people who come fresh out of school. They have to go work for these larger companies where they're going to drive in that truck for a month, let's say, and then come home for a couple of days and go back out. And until they have enough time to get on with a different type of company, they're stuck in that. So it's typically not hard to talk to those drivers. Hey, you want to be home every week? You want to make 100 grand a year? And those are who we're looking for the FedEx runs, because the system is designed to get them home every week to reset their hours before they go back out again. Phenomenal opportunity in what the FedEx system network provides for these drivers and for the contractors that own these team runs. So let's check out Lady K.
I got a new phone.
Phone's a fantastic resolution.
Jeez. At EDC. Tragic. I got a new one, and I lost a lot of footage.
Notice the two bunks behind her, bunk bed style.
That'll work out great. But I started working today at like 3 in the morning, and here I am at the truck stop, just waiting, and yeah, it's gonna be a good work week.
3 a.m. start time. You see that a lot, and I think a lot of times we assume that there's some guy drives days and some guy drives nights, and from my understanding that when they set this up themselves is that both drivers want to catch some sun.
Now when I get the sun, I smile.
Kind of miserable if you're only driving at night and then you try to sleep all day when the sun is shining in that cab, gets hot. And so they'll separate it so that every driver gets those drive in the sun. She started at 3, so she'll run her shift to around noon, 1 p.m., and then her team driver will take over. I keep interrupting, sorry, but something that I was so wrong about over the years is I hate the look of them. I hate these FedEx polos. I don't like the material. I just hate them.
I hate this.
For our drivers, we've always gotten our own branded stuff. They wear our company's stuff. And come to find out, the drivers really like this FedEx branded stuff, and we've shifted back to that now. And something that I never could push. I wanted my own brand out there. I wanted cool, high quality stuff, high visibility jackets, and the drivers that we have, they just really appreciate this FedEx style clothing. So we've gone back to this, and we just buy a bunch of it throughout the year. She's wearing her FedEx branded polo. Thank God she's not leaving them on the catwalk. I believe this was a butthead. Somebody met them here. They're swapping their trailers at the parking lot. They're at
EDC when I went, and I think it went in like the porta potty, the hole. So I lost a lot of footage.
Sucks.
Of my adventures out here. And one of the things that I lost was I was doing the landing gear, like this thing, and I hit myself in the head with it. So, but I'm not gonna do that again. These are our trailers right next to us, and this is what I'm doing. So, I'm done. We didn't really drive a whole lot for this run because it's Roseburg, so we drive up to Oregon, like Roseburg, Oregon, and then I'm done before I even have to take a break. It's really cool. I like it, and then we drive back, and I get a lot of sleep because we get home at like 9 or like 7 to 9 p.m. and then we don't go back out until 3. But I live kind of far, so I don't go home. I just stay and sleep in the truck.
Oh, something. All right, this is some of the best runs that you're going to own or you're going to drive in FedEx are Team Butthead runs. Now, what it is let's say you have, and I'm going to pick something I'm just more familiar with. Lehigh Allentown is a big station on the east. They have Team Butthead runs that go to Columbus, Ohio. What a team does is instead of having a driver drive 500 miles and then have to lay 10, which is stay there for 10 hours, reset their clock, and then come back, they'll have a team do it. One driver drives their 500 miles, the other driver turns around and drives 500 back. Now that 1,000 miles doesn't take 24 hours to do, but that dedicated Team Butthead run will go out 5, sometimes 6 days a week. If a team driver lives close enough to the facility, what happens is you might leave at say 3 in the morning and then you're back by 9, 10 p.m. at night. What do you do from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m.? Well, you can go home. Now, she said she lives too far because she can't go home. But if she lived closer to the hub, then she could actually go home. It's a dedicated team run, but for a driver, you're actually going home. You're taking a shower in your own shower. You're taking a nap in your own bed. You're seeing your family. You're eating dinner, eating breakfast at your house. That is a phenomenal run. And you're still making the same team money for a run where you're expected to be out for the weekend, come home on the weekend. Dedicated Team Butthead runs are some of the most fantastic runs for drivers, in my opinion, to run in the country. And to own those runs as a contractor, it's a fantastic way to, I like to utilize those for my ELDP drivers, my entry-level driver program. Those are the perfect runs to train the new guys on that are fresh out of school that you're putting with your lead driver, where they can still be home, but they're getting those hours on, and after a couple of months, they are full regular drivers. Now, maybe they stay on that run, or maybe they go do something else, but owning those runs is a very easy way. It's a good infrastructure building type of run to create a larger business. When you do have those unassigned teams, those runs that maybe are a little more challenging to own, having that type of run just makes it easier. You can swap guys on and off it. 1 week on, easy run, 1 week doing something more aggressive where you're making more money on it. Runs are phenomenal. So they're on a good one.
Yeah. But we have a new truck. So it's a lot bigger back here, but
what do drivers want? Space.
I really like how bumpy it is, because I feel like I'd be sleeping, or like I'm not sleeping, and it's like so bumpy. Do you like my hair?
Yes, Lady K,
like,
very much so.
So pretty.
Something interesting that I didn't know about this. They're bunk beds, right? In these trucks. Now, you would assume that one takes the top, one takes the bottom, but that's not necessarily the case. You can't sleep on the top bunk while the truck is moving because it's not safe at all. The drivers swap out that bunk, the lower bunk, while one person's driving, one person's sleeping there, and then they'll swap their bedding out, their sleeping bags, whatever they're using, and then buckle yourself in, and then when they stop at a place, that's when they're both going to sleep. Then they have those bunks and somebody takes the top bunk. Something I never knew, the mattresses that come with them, a lot of guys don't like. Amazon is a great place to get really hard mattresses that guys will appreciate. Every time you swap out a truck, it's a couple of bucks to get a nice new mattress in, something that they greatly appreciate. We have our shop where we have 6 or 7 of them that we can just swap out automatically. But it's those little things that I think they appreciate. Extra towels, extra bedding if they forget it, having sleeping bags. It costs so little. You get it on clearance, get it on Amazon, buy it in bulk, especially if you're running several teams.
What's up?
Can we do a brake light check, please?
Sure.
Excuse me, are you on the video?
Yeah, I'm on the video, but you're not in it, so it's fine. My co-driver does not want to be in the vlogs. So I respect his wishes. The other guy did want to be in the vlog, which he was cool or whatever. Brake check. Or not brake check, but like the lights. Make sure the lights work. And like when we press the brakes, make sure the lights turn on. So I'm ready to go to bed though. Because even though I got a lot of sleep and I haven't really driven a whole lot.
Listen to what she's talking. It's funny, right? What is she talking about? Sleep. She's talked about sleep more than anything else. Team drivers, that's what we're concerned about. We want them to sleep. But you guys, you need to sleep. It can be challenging on a team run. Yes, the money's phenomenal, but it can be challenging to sleep. And so what I like to tell people who are working with us or that we're consulting with is let your team drivers sleep. Know their schedule. Don't call them. Don't text them. They should be asleep outside of an emergency situation, or text them, have a system where their phone is off or their ringer's off. If you know they're supposed to be sleeping or you're not sure and you call and it goes directly to voicemail, don't call again so that it rings the second time if they have their do not disturb on. It's those things, their priority. She's talking about sleep. Let them prioritize their sleep, and you sure as shit better be prioritizing their sleep, especially your team drivers and your nighttime guys as well. You're awake during the day doesn't mean they're not trying to sleep to get ready for their run that night.
Like I think I only drove like 7 hours. I think it just takes 7 hours to get here.
Great run.
Or so. 7.5.
Short miles, probably not that good.
It was like, I'm feeling like I would like to, I can't even see if my co-driver's back there. Like, I don't know if he wants me to check the lights in the way back. Anyways, I feel like I would love to just lay down and like not be on my phone at all. Just very much feeling not be on the phone. She handed me like this for one of the trailers. It's like a hazardous thing. I'm outside. I actually put some regular clothes on because I'm about to go get some dinner with my co-driver, which is cool. Inside my wonderful car. I really like the seats. They're red. Look at that. They're red. I just got here, but I also wanted to show like this. I got this for my car. I am back in the truck in my pajamas, and I have the truck all to myself.
So interesting, right? Think about the dynamic. She got back home, she got in her car to go get dinner, and then she's going to sleep in her truck. As we talked about, she doesn't live close enough, but this is her life. If this driver is driving for me, what can I do to make her downtime better? What does she need in that truck? What can I put in that truck or give to her to make her more content with this lifestyle, to show that I appreciate her on this run?
For a few hours, my co-driver went home. Yeah, my co-driver went home. I have It all to myself. Guess we're hooking up again.
So they've started a new day. A lot happened, connecting to their trailers. Oh, love to see them not put it on the catwalk. God, I've had so many vans have to come out and fix airlines that have broken because they got caught in the tires, because drivers will set them on that catwalk back there and then they'll forget about them. And when they're bobtailing around, they'll finish their day, they'll drop their trailers, and then you'll end up bobtailing and it'll dangle down and get caught in there. It's annoying. So just get in the habit of always putting them when you're not setting on the catwalk is a huge deal for us.
On the camera, look, it's a kitty! Oh my God. I got oatmeal. I really like these. And my co-driver has been fueling for me this entire trip, which is really nice. Because it saves time. He can just like fuel up and I can go inside and do what I gotta do. Bye!
That's my co-driver just been fueling for me. You don't see that often. Usually it's people complaining about somebody else not filling up the truck. Good video. I think great insight that we haven't seen yet to a team driver. What actually happens when they're not driving. For me, if she needs Wi-Fi in that truck, a TV screen, a little 24-inch flat screen TV, whatever I can do, I want her to be very content on this run, because it's not like every driver, every CDLA driver out there is going to run team for you. The contractor on this is making great money on that run, so you want to keep these drivers very content. But great insight on the video. I'm sure we'll catch up with Lady K very soon, but that was a very good one. So thanks everyone.